So this is Baruch here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel, and as we're about to get on board, I want to show you what we're going to be learning right now. This is going to be called a quick Zohar for Erev Shabbos. So we're in Parshas Vayechi, and it refers us over to Rebbe Shimon. Let's see the Zohar. We're going to read up on the top first, and then we're going to get some help from the Matak B'Devash and try to maybe even see a little shtickle of the read real quickly. Amar Rebbe Lozer the Avois. Rebbe Lozer said to his father, Elin Sudase Hech Mistakman. Now we're talking about the Sudas of Shabbos. So how do you put them together? Amar the Rebbe Leil Yad Shabbos. When we talk about the night of Shabbos, Ksiv V'hir Kavticho Al B'Masei Aretz, that I will cause you to travel in the high places of the world. He said, Be Belelya Mizbarchen Matronita, because at nighttime is the time when Malchus is blessed. And the whole world becomes an orchard of apples. Now, this word orchard of apples has to be investigated. And Mizbarchen Besora the Barnash, and then the bread of a person is blessed. And his neshama grows. So because that night is the joy of Malchus, our mother, the Shechina, those kind of words. Boy barnash the mechadekapechet. So the person has to enjoy and be happy with all of this happiness that's going on, being rained down on us by the loving arms of the Shechina. The mechus udasach of the Matronita, and eat that feast of Malchus. Now let's see what Reb Baruch made could be done better, a better job by the Matok B'Devash. We'll try to reach as much as possible of just the light print. Shal Rebbe Lozer Na'aviv, Rebbe Shava asked his father, Elo hasaudos. So these meals, these festive meals of Shabbos, Eich Nistaknun Ve'eich Nisadru. So how and exactly do you prepare them? How they put together? What's the organization of them? And what is their order? Because if we look, the Sakasha, I guess, is the say that we see in the pasuk. Tis aneg al havaya. So there he says that the celebration would be on Yud Kei Vav Kei. Nira Sadusa Echad Hi Baratika. So he says that the Suda Rishon, that's the proper word, Hi Baratika, is with Eric Anpin. Suda Beis, but Malchus, the second Suda, is with Malchus. Suda Gimel is with Zer Anpin. Now he's saying there's an order, but the order actually, the way Rebbe Shimon wants to teach it, is not like that. The first Suda, he says, is that when you open up, you're opening up to Eric Anpin, all the kindness in the world is pouring out. The next Suda is the Suda of, that's Atika, the next Suda is the Suda of Malchus, which is the Shechina. The last one is the Suda of Zer Anpin. But we really don't hold like that. The Rebbe Shimon, the Rebbe Lozer. Rebbe Shimon said the Rebbe Lozer. The way that the order of the kanvana and the preparation that is actually happening at the Suda is not like the pasuk. Alasidran kach, but this is really what the order is. Leilya the Shabbos Kasev, on the night of Shabbos, it says, it's written, Behir kavticha al b'masei eretz, behind the shetirkov al hamalchus, that you should be able to ride on malchus, v'tichlol ba, and become incorporated with her, become one with her, kedei lekabel ma'asheva shehi mekabelas, in order for you to be able to get the bounty, the bracha, the chesed, and the rachmanas that she has. So he says like that, this is the time that Malchus receives her ultimate bracha. She's so Matronita, then she becomes like the mistress, the queen overall. So then there's different kinds of aspects of Malchus. Malchus is also called a field. We say the Malchus called Eretz. So we have different kinds of understanding of earth itself. Is Adama, is all these languages refer to Malchus. She's called a field of apples. In other words, an orchard, an apple orchard. Pashtos Bakal Olamos Bia. And all of these apples, all of this fruit that comes from her, spreads to all of the worlds of Bia, Bria, Yitzira, and Asiya. Kula Misbarchos, Shefach, Berchos, Shamalchos, Mekabelas. All of the worlds, in other words, reaching down to us through the different veils, the different filters of the Ein Sof Baruch Hu, the light of the Ein Sof Baruch Hu. All this comes from Malchus, and our attachment is to want to be attached to that as well, because this is the time of the maximum flow. Remember, Malchus is number 7. This is the 7th day of the week. So Malchus Mekabelah Matika Kadisha Derek Zer Anpin, from Matika Kadisha shines his light through veils into Zer Anpin. Barak Shulchano Shal Adam, then the table of a man of your table will be blessed. Hamakayim Suda Shabbos B'Shefa B'Rachos Shal Malchus, because of the Suda Shabbos, that's where you get the Shefa of Malchus. He's a Chavanish of Otastas. The Neshama Yisera and the Tasefes the Adam Rigedecha B'Brachos. So what happens is that a man's blessing grows. His neshama grows, his panemius grows, his natural clinging to God grows. Shemekabelas Amalchus, because she receives it first, Gichum Mechlal Anshe, because she has all of us inside of her. It's a time of tremendous joy for Malchus. Because this is the time of mating. It's a time that Malchus and Zer Anpin become one. So therefore, since that is happening and you're at the wedding feast, it's time for you to have your joy with the simcha, the besimcha of the echel, the suda shal malchus, and to eat the suda of malchus, that malchus is suda, or wedding feast. Hanikras Matronita, now she's called the Matronita. This is the great mother. Lihishtatev b'simchasa, to join together with her joy. Ki'ata bezuha seuda, because in this meal, shal halayla, he ochela b'nizaynis b'piv shal zer anpin, she is intimate, getting all of her sustenance directly from zer anpin, pure and whole. Ayideha arab amalzim, but through the illumination, the glow, the radiance, and the sustenance. Shehi mekabela begimel mochin the reisha to zer anpin has a chabad, chachma bina das. And chachma bina das rolls down the arms of zer anpin all the way down to malchus. Al shecha b'siyuma hu apad is zer anpin, because at the end is the mouth of zer anpin, which connects to Malchus. This is Baruch Fleischman here at the Tikkun Elevator Kola, wishing everyone a wonderful Shabbos.